Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Rated here, and today we are going to be making a video. Um, haven't made one in a while, but anyways, we're gonna get right into it. This is me playing a solo match against T-Man. T-Man, me and him played quite a few times, and I believe this is our best replay. This is a really tight match down to the end, and just really wanted to go into some of the details for some people that are trying to get up in rank in ones. Rather, it is a silver, diamond, plat, or silver, plat, diamond, silver, gold, plat, diamond, champ in GC. And so this is a probably I think a champ 2 gameplay right here. Because I was champ 2 right now in this game. But anyways, yeah, let's watch this video up close. As you see at the bottom, we do score a lot of goals. So let's get right into it. The ping is pretty even, so this is on a USE server. But anyways, let's get right into it. So obviously we go for a kickoff. Kickoff is not that bad. I wanted to kick off. Thought about going up for this, but he went for that. So I managed to take possession right here and to pop it out. Realized that I popped it out too far, so wanted to give him space. Was able to beat him right here, but then I went to go try to hit a goal right here, and I got demoed. I believe that got to be a little bit faster when it comes to this, and also if I had sound on, I could have probably just jumped over this and probably scored still, but he came straight for the kill. That's the only thing he could do to prevent that a goal, even though I did pop it out a little too far. So we ended up on a counter attack, and so he just went straight down the field. He knew I would spawn, and he didn't want me to get boost, so he went on straight in a straight attack. He popped it up, and I ended up missing this goal because as soon as I spawned, I did come in hard, and then he did flip at it, but he did end up getting the first goal. So we're about 23 seconds into the match. He's up 1-0, so it's not that bad. He ended up doing a fake kickoff, so there's a few things you can do on this kickoff that I know that works. Try to hit it to the far right post, and hopefully it goes in. Hopefully they don't get to it fast enough. Or or if you realize that he's faking it, you can stop right here. Like I could have stopped right here and saved at least 17 boosts. Pick up those boost pads right there. But he ended up doing a nice fake. So I ended up passing the what you call it, ball at him. So he ended up faking back. So I ended up going. So we ended up. So if he would have done anything other than just go straight for boost right here, like normally most people would fake by dodging forward one time without boost and then turning around. Now this fake can eat. Now as you can see, he went straight for boost, and I ended up hitting a very fast shot. That probably would have went in if he didn't go straight for boost and end up using all of his boost to get to the save. So those are some situations you can do. If you realize that they're faking, you can try to hit the ball to the top left or bottom left to make the ball go really fast into the goal, which he ended up saving, which was a good save by him. So now he's working on his counter attack. So obviously I wanted to push really hard. I wanted to test out what kind of player he is. So I saw the first bounce on him, so I ended up going really fast at it. Hopefully I could get like a good 50. But as you can see, he did jump for this ball right here. So he is going to get the little bit of a what you call it, advantage here. But so I jumped too to try to get it, but I ended up shooting right over the ball and ended up looking like it caused a goal. But then, bam, look at that, and then he hits an amazing aerial shot right here, arrow shot. End up getting a good hit on that. So now we're down 2-0 so far at the beginning of the match. So obviously this match isn't going as expected for me, but ended up getting a good what you call it, kickoff stop right there, and ended up getting a goal. So bam, down we're back in the game. It's 2-1 right now. And so going for another kickoff goal or kickoff, and he ends up getting a really good kickoff. So the goal is to not go straight for my boost since the ball is going back to it. So I end up flipping off ball cam on, ball cam off, see where he's at, and then I see him to my bottom, to my left right here. And I waited till he jumps because he had to hit the ball with the coming down. He's gonna have to hit it down into me. So best thing to do is, since you see that, try to get yourself in between the goal and the oh wait, get yourself in between the goal and the way he was going to shoot, Ended up getting the ball, getting a touch on it, which was a good thing. It was a good defensive touch by me. But let's just watch from my view again for anybody that wants to see how it did go in real time. So let's just go back to the player view for me. So bam, it hit up there. I didn't waste a lot of boost right here because you're gonna need some boost when you do your double jump. So jump, bam, end up saving this. So I end up, obviously I know he was going over, the ball went over that side. He's going to definitely take that boost. So I definitely had a little bit of time to get this boost right here. Now I could have done something a little bit different there. Obviously I could have got this boost right here and then not go too much into near post, but to kind of stay in the middle of the net or kind of went into the net. So he hit it over me, and then he ended up obviously, you can see from his view, all I had to do was just pop it over me. I jumped a little too late, so he popped it over me. Nice recovery by him. He had plenty of boosts. He did grab my boost, and he did score that. So obviously this game is not going in my favor. I am contesting a little bit too much, too fast, as far as I'm not doing no fake challenges or anything. So just one of the boost pads here. You want to make sure you try to get all these boost pads because obviously in a good one to kick off, you do end up trying to have some boost at the end of the kickoff. So I only had 8, but luckily I did pick up that pad right there. But if I would put, so as soon as I had 8, that would put me at 20, and then that would put me at 20 or 36. So and then I end up using all my boost right there to try to make it awkward for him. So hitting it back over him. I was trying to hit it more into the corner. And since he was faced that way, my objective was to hit it into the side over there where that mid boost is and to go get that mid boost. But he ended up doing half the job for me, so this is kind of risky right here, what I did right here. I could either try to maintain possession right here, but I ended up trying to pop it out to try to hit a backboard shot, but obviously he had a good position right there. As you can see right there, bam, he ended up stopping the ball right there, maintaining possession or trying to maintain possession. I ended up stopping it right into him, which gave him a good pop up. So bam, right there. Ended up having a good recovery, holding a power slide while getting hit. Helped me get that recovery, and then I was able to get this boost and was able to. He could have easily shot on there right here, but I should definitely, as soon as I grab this boost, not slow down because he could easily have scored this right here. So grab the boost, keep going more towards my net. That way the shot would not happen. But he ended up hitting over, which was good for me. And I assumed that he was going to just chart around right here. So I ended up power hitting this, kind of giving away possession sort of. But I ended up getting, luckily, my flip also helped me get possession back on the wall with the ball. So ended up popping it over him right here, which is I didn't want this touch right here. I wanted to kind of bring it in a little bit, kind of catch it, but ended up touching over there. So had to touch it again. See him right there. Heard a little bit of boost, so I ended up just popping it. I mean, if he would have, he could have just. I mean, right here, if I would have just continued going straight, he could have probably had a good power shot, which was good, which wouldn't have really hurt me right here because I had 52 boost. I would have probably been able to get to it. So I ended up going for the hit right there, and then using all my boost, did a little bit of a cheeky. I'm gonna just do a backflip right here, but let's see from his view what he saw right here. Bound, he saw right there. He thinks I'm probably gonna go back, so I popped right here. So we end up throwing him off a little bit. He knew as soon as he did that this was gonna be a goal. So he just kind of gave up on it. So bam, that was so now we're back in at 3-2. So we're not doing too bad, but we are playing from behind. So we just got to learn how to kind of adjust to the speed of game. He is flipping it pretty decently. So end up doing right here, but this should be an automatic goal for me. But I got a little bit too close and ended up touching this, so I'm trying to flip over to it. And T-Man did a fantastic job of bumping me right here. He could have, I mean, he probably could have demoed me, which would have been a resulted into a goal if he would have just flipped into me probably. But he ended up tripping me, which was a good thing, and so I ended up getting the ball over there. So flipped into me. I was like, oh shit, that's another goal. So luckily I was able to backflip and recover. So and then I cut the ball right here. Wasn't sure how this was gonna work because this could also be a really bad situation too. Because if me and him would have equally been on both sides of the ball, the 50 would have probably went his way and it would have probably went straight into my net. But ended up cutting it, which was good. He ended up flying by it and ended up getting a goal. Let's just see it from his view real quick. Bam, easily. So that ended up costing him a goal. So now we're tied 3-3. 3 minutes to go. I guess the objective of this video is show that you got to battle through adversity. Even when you're down, you can still come back. There's no need to get tilted or anything. Anything can happen. But see, I mean, just like that. I mean, I could. I mean, I play some players that when they get back into the game and that happens, they know it's gonna be a long game, so they easily just leave the game. But that was a good. That was a good play by him. Bad play by me. So he just ended up popping it, put me in a bad spot, and so I ended up missing the ball. So 3 minutes ago, we're already starting to go back down. We got battle back through adversity now. So end up getting that. So end up trying to take a shot right here. He ends up blocking it. I went for a boost, which is not a bad idea right here because I knew I could get to the boost and quickly turn around on this. He didn't have no boost. He wasted it. Then bam, as soon as he picked up that pad, he used it all. So just trying to take as many pads as I can from him because I know he's gonna be coming back to defend. Even though I could have just probably just used up all my boost to get to that corner boost, but still that I ended up trying to make sure I get all the pads I could. This was a really bad touch that I did right here. Need to kind of control this. So I ended up popping it up for him, and he ended up getting a nice hit. Once again, holding a power slide to because he hit me, which I want to recover good. So power slide, flip into this boost. I barely got it because I knew he was going to get some boost. I don't think I took this boost, the mid boost. So he had 100 boost, which is good by him. So I ended up not taking that boost, but you kind of want to take all the boosts with you. That way it kind of would relieve the pressure that your opponent doing on you. So obviously I banged it away, kind of gave it away, but I would try to get a good pinch shot right here and hopefully score. If I would have kind of turned my car a little bit more into the ball instead of hitting with the side of my car, it would have probably ended up resulting in a goal. So what he did right here is he stole my boost, which wasn't a bad idea. But this could also be really risky too, because if I would have hit that shot, that would have been a goal. I mean, look how open that his net is. But I ended up hitting it to the side of my car. So you want to always make sure when you have open goals like that, you do make them. So he ended up demoing me, which then gave him relief the pressure for him to kind of control this ball. So looking at it again, I am rushing at this very fast because I've kind of tilted at this moment because he demoed me, and I had to. I'm not panicking, but I wanted to make a move quick. And so what that showed me, what I've been doing this whole game so far is he knows that I've been just pushing as soon as I see the ball pop up. So as soon as he popped it up, he knew I got I fell for the bait. So he just ended up popping over me, which was a good play on his part. So look, it's 2.5 minutes to go, already back down 2. So this whole game is just me trying to battle back into the game, not giving up as he continues to make things harder on me. So I ended up taking a shot right here. Could have probably, well, I mean, he fake challenged. So that fake challenge got me pretty good. As you can see, I was like, yes, he's challenging in. I could take a shot right here. So he ended up faking it off. He ended up hitting it out, which is a good thing. Ended up getting the boost. Luckily, I mean, that's really, really cutting it short. I definitely need to kind of rotate the other way around to it. But end up getting a boost here. He ends up continuing the fake challenge, which is good on his part. He's playing a little bit of shadow defense. He's up 2 goals, so he doesn't really need to worry about trying to force anything while I'm forcing stuff. So end up getting a pop-up right here. And I was like, okay, this is my chance. He ended up getting it over me. So I used a lot of my boost to get back down the situation, to get myself back in position to try to do another quick attack. And I ended up whiffing, which once again, once you're down, and obviously kind of need to learn that 2 minutes to go, anything could still happen. Don't need to be forcing anything, but I still try to force it, try to catch him off guard. In the end, he ends up getting a free goal right here. He should have probably ended up hitting it more harder, but he ends up side hitting into it, which then once again he needs to take more advantage of open nets too. Don't hit side into it, but he wanted to try to hit it down the middle. You could tell he was kind of off position, so he could have easily just took a time right here and try to line it up before he hits into the ball, but he hits sideways. And he ends up getting a good 50 on me. I was like, okay, thank goodness I have a little bit of time. Flipped out of ball cam and stuff like that. It's just a habit looking back and forth with ball cam to see where it's going. Okay, so bam, hit that. He has a good goal on me. So now we're back down. We're down 6-3. So it's gonna easily be a game winner for him. He needs to control the ball now. Me, I'm still trying to force stuff, so that's a bad touch. But it was a, I guess it was a pretty decent touch by him. Bam. Yeah, it was a great touch by him. He could have easily owned goal though, but it was a good touch. Uh, quickly turn on the ball. Now I'm just trying to pick up as many pads to hold the pressure. That was really bad. He could have easily just, yeah, not hit the ball, but kind of catch it, maintain possession, and could have easily scored off of that. He knew I was behind him at this point. I kind of set this one up for free. He didn't even need a boost in that. He could have just probably flipped and got to the ball and took his time, but gave it away. Ended up having plenty of boost to get back. I'm saving the boost. Once you hit supersonic and stuff like that, you do realize that you probably don't gain much. You can't gain speed. So instead of trying to waste boost, even more boost to get back, once you hit that supersonic, you're as fast as you're gonna go. So kind of save your boost right there. So he ends up hitting it out right there, which ends up costing him a goal right here. Could have been a little bit more cleaner with the touch right here. But didn't end up hitting it in front of me, which was good, and I was ended up getting a goal. So now it's 6-4, battling back through this. But quick look back through here. Most people, you don't want to give it away. If he wouldn't have gave it away right here, he realized that he fucked up, as you can see, or excuse my language, he realized he messed up. As soon as he did that, and you knew it was over after that, once I hit it out and into the goal. But if he would have maintained possession right here, he could have probably easily scored another goal, or else kill more clock. But he ended up popping it out to me. I ended up catching it and scored an easy goal off of that. So got to take what they give you sometimes. So now I'm still down 6-4. So I mean, still got a minute and a half to work with. So it's not done and over with. So end up getting this boost right here. Wanted to play him a little bit. I need to turn my car a little bit before I use my flip into it, because I end up side hitting into it again, because he left the whole left side of the goal wide open a little bit. So could have easily scored right here. As you can see right here, he faked challenge, and that was just an easy save right there. Ended up getting that ball right there. He could have easily took the shot right here, but now he is air dribbling. This was it's kind of not a bad move, but it's a bad move, because he hits the ball kind of away from himself, and he just needs to maintain possession right here, kill as much time, but he's just trying to do something cheeky, I guess, and pop it above me. Bam, bam. Didn't have a lot of boost right here. End up getting a good stop right here, because if he would have had a little bit more boost right here, he could have probably easily blew me up if he would have a little bit more speed. So end up getting that. Messed up my wave dash right here. If you look at it, I still have 27 boost. I'm gonna click this pad right here and click the pads up into, or to just allow that pressure, play a little bit of shadow defense, and he ends up getting an amazing grounded air dribble. So bam, bam, he knew he had me right there. I jumped a little too late. So look at that, bam, bam. So just yeah, so that worked on me. And so just remember that goal, guys. That was a really good goal by him. So end up going a little bit too far on this kickoff. So now we're down 7-4, a minute to go. Most people will consider this almost done. Just the way that the game has been going, right? So I end up getting a good kickoff goal right there. Thought I almost missed this, but ended up getting a good shot right there. So that was awesome. So going on to now, we're kind of creeping back into the game. Down to a minute to go. We still got this, right? So ended up getting a good kickoff. So popped it up, popped it over him. Was able to generate some speed. Kind of got to watch my boost right here, but I knew I had him right there. I mean, that little bit of boost that I saved at the beginning of the kickoff. See, 1, 2. I stopped right there. I have 28 boost. 28 boost is pretty good, especially at a dead kickoff spot. Ended up getting him here. So he faked and he backed up. I guess he was hoping that he could. I would hit it right into him, like he faked, thinking I would hit it right into him, but I ended up hitting it barely to him, which gave me the momentum to hit it around him and get the goal. So now, I mean, that's how quick things can change real quick. I mean, look, we were at like a minute left, and I was down by 3. Now I'm down by 1. So kickoff goals can happen, and also, I mean, bad plays and stuff like that by him too. So So now that I'm feeling it, I'm getting back into the game. I went for the demo here because I could easily turn on that and get a goal. So we ended up hitting over there, uh, and ended up getting boost. So I flipped, got some speed, got more boost. He ends up going for an air dribble right here. So I ended up jumping up for this because I see how far he has it away from him. He can't do a flip reset, or he I wouldn't allow him to get this flip reset. So once he hit it away from him right there, I was the perfect time to go for it. This was not a bad touch by me at all. Was able to kick it to my corner. I know if I hit it into the corner, it'll bounce out, which will eventually open up for me to get a goal. Kind of a little bit of a kind of a shaky hit right there. I mean, I need to definitely make this a little bit more cleaner, but I ended up getting that boost and hitting it more into the or hitting it into the goal, which gave me the tie. So now 32 seconds to go. Now we're tied. So going into this kickoff right here, bam, he won that kickoff. So most people right here try to panic and hit it to the side, but I didn't see him go. I didn't see him in my vision right here unless he was coming behind me with the demo. But based on how fast this kickoff happened, I knew it was not gonna go in based on that. And then so realized he didn't have no boost, so that gave me a little bit of time to continue to have possession. It's a bad flick right here. Went for the demo right there. Now I'm just lining up for shadow defense, getting the dunk, and he ends up trying to panic save that. So I ended up going up 8-7. So now we have the lead. So what could possibly go wrong at 11 seconds? So far we battled back at 50 seconds. We ended up taking the lead when we were down by 3. So just remember, anything can pretty much happen in once, and battle through adversity, and ones aren't over. So he ends up getting a nasty double touch right here, which is good for him. I gave him a little bit too much space in the air. I could have easily kind of positioned myself where my car was angled, kind of right here. Wait. So I'm rotating right here. Could have positioned my car a little bit better for me to jump for this and block this. But he ends up getting a nasty sick angle. Player view. Let's go player view real quick. He was probably nervous right here too. He was like, I had to go for something tricky right here. It ended up popping up perfect for him. Pop. And look at that. Bam. That was a very good double touch by him. And as you see from my view, it was a very bad contest. Needed to be up a little bit faster than that. Need to make that a little bit more cleaner. Now we're tied at 8-8. 1 second to go. So ended up killing that ball. So now we're in overtime. Now it could go either way. I could win this game. I could lose this game right here. 1 goal game. So end up getting a good kickoff. Amazing kickoff. Went to go try to steal his boost right here. So this is very risky to go straight into their corner with the ball facing out like that. So I ended up hitting the ball again. Try to make it awkward for him. Hit it again to make it awkward for him, but he could easily get some of these good clears. End up getting a boost right here. So I ended up popping again, and then the glory of what I'm about to do to him. But so earlier I told you to remember that what he did with me about that grounded air dribble. So I ended up popping it up. I just wanted to get it up above him. Now that I knew that he jumped, all I had to do was to try to get underneath the ball, and then try to pop it over him, which I ended up doing. You can see from his view. He was like, bam. He was like, oh, I got to go up. But he didn't go up high enough. I didn't even think he'd double jump. No, he double jumped, but he didn't go up high enough. So he didn't realize I was going to keep going with that. So ended up getting the win right there. So with it being a close game up into overtime, we went to overtime and stuff like that. It was overall a fantastic game. It was the score ended up in 8-9, 9-8, me up with like a 22-second overtime. So this ended up being a very, very not stressful game, but just gotta remember to stay in it and remember that it's not over till obviously if you're down by 10 points with 2 minutes to go, you still have a chance, but it's gonna be kind of hard. But just remember, guys, you gotta battle back through adversity, and remember that mechanics aren't everything. Play off your opponent's mistakes, and also have fun while you play. I think I was having fun with this. I think this was like our second or third match with this guy, and going back and forth with him was it was a good playing with them. So if you're watching this, too bad, massive shout out. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna replay this whole video back in my perspective in just a second here, so that way you can see the whole game from my view. But if you're done watching this video, please like and subscribe. We'll definitely do more. Gonna definitely start on my was video. Um, One's road to GC since starting to fall in love with ones, man. Have fun, enjoy it, listen to music. Um, Laugh when you mess up, but learn from your mistakes too. Cause during this game, whenever he did that grounded air dribble, he definitely got over me, and so I definitely used that against him later in the game. So you can also make mid-game adjustments and stuff like that. Be aggressive at the beginning to be aggressive at the end. But hope you guys enjoyed this rest of this clip right here. I am gonna shut up now and let y'all enjoy this. Enjoy the music while you wait. You have a good day.
I can't believe the night lay waste to all we give back. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to. If you want me to, 'cause we can run, and we can run. The stars they fall all for you. So tell me now, what's left to lose if we